Hey everybody, Frugal Farmer here. The gates are up. And the way the land laid, yeah, you see that right gate there, just a little bit up than that other, but I had to do this. And I told a lot of y'all I was gonna do this. There's my other two no trespassing signs, and that one, it's still got to solidify. And I'm gonna put some caps on these posts on the top part of them, keep the rain out. I was home maybe 2 weeks ago, and my phone number's on my van, and I stay probably 2.5 football fields off the main road, and that's my property. Once you pull off that main road, that's my property till you get to my house. Well, I was fixing to jump in the shower, phone rang, and I didn't recognize the number, so I said, well, if it's important, I'll leave a voicemail. And so I got left a voicemail, and I got a call. Somebody said, well, I'm on your property looking at this trailer you got. This trailer is behind bushes, and you can see it from one end of the road. And I'm like, he just blew through 2 of my no trespassing signs. So I got my crossbow, put on my drawers and bedroom shoes. So you know that was a sight going out there, my pasty self. So I start checking as I'm going out. And that old bail bonding experience when I was a bail bondsman kicked in. I was checking, make sure there weren't nobody around. Well, there's a Toyota out there about 2 foot from my building. Nobody's in it. So I kind of look, and the guy's looking in my trailer. So I holler at him, what are you doing on my land? Oh, well, I called you. Well, to get the phone number, he had to come up on my land to get the phone number. Now, the phone number's on this sign here, but that's just got put up there. And I'm not wanting to be bothered. You know, if I know you, it's no problem. But, you know, stuff like that. Well, I told him, I said, get out on the ground. He said, I ain't doing nothing. He said, well, I called you. And I think he thought the phone call nullified my no trespassing, keep out. And I thought I had 3, but actually I've got 5. I've got 3 on my buildings, 2 up here as you come in, and I've got a solar light on them. So, you know, there's no doubt, you know, keep out. Well, anyway, he keeps coming around the front of the truck towards me. I said, bud, I said, you better back off from me. So I shot at his tire to try and disable his vehicle because I couldn't get back there because I was keeping an eye on him. And I hit the rim because I didn't have time to aim my crossbow, and bounced off, and I couldn't reload with him right there. So I grabbed a little, I get a 4-foot ladder I had, and I pulled it back. I said, cuz, I said, don't come up on me. I said, I'll hit you with this. And there was some more adjectives on there, but we won't go into that. And he kept, well, but I called. I said, that don't mean a thing. I said, there's 2 no trespassing signs. I said, get off my property. Well, he was wanting to talk. I said, get off my property now. So he kept coming, so I swung at him, hit his truck a couple times, swinging at him. And so he finally left. He pulled it at the end of the road, called law. Well, law comes up here, talks to me. I told him what all happened. I said, there's 2 no trespassing signs out there. It's obvious. She said, we know. And she said, well, he's going to file a summons on you for injury to personal property. I said, all right. And so I've got him for no trespassing and a slew load of other stuff. So I've got to go to court about this, but I don't bust no trespassing signs. I went to a friend of mine's house I hadn't seen in a while. He had no trespassing signs, so I was down there at the property. I blew the horn, finally come out. He said, what are you doing? I said, I'm not going to bust you no trespassing sign, because I didn't know if things had changed. Maybe him and his wife weren't together anymore. I didn't say all that. So he said, no, man. He said, come on up. He said, you come through that sign anytime you want to. And but in North Carolina, if I don't have these signs on these gates and these gates are closed, that's still trespassing. If you come around these gates, it's trespassing. And with the signs up, and then I've got the secondary signs up, that'll hopefully, I don't know, I doubt it, because About the week before, a guy come up, and I happened to be in my truck. I was looking at an email I got, and he pulls up there and starts walking up to my house. And I get out and I kind of crouch. I said, "I'll halt right where you at." And he started to walk over there where I was at, and I said, "Don't make another move." And he said, "Do I need to leave?" I said, "Well, you busted 2 no trespassing signs." He said, "Well, I was wanting to talk to you about your signs, my old signs I got on the barn." And that's, you know, that happens, but, you know, with the no trespassing sign, you know, don't do that. And one guy had sold a sign to. He came back, came up to the house, left me a note, and then goes to my neighbor's house. They got a no trespassing sign. So they kind of get on him. You know, that was a one-time deal. That weren't, you know, you're forever able to come up to my house, you know. And he busted my no trespassing signs then. And so what I'm going to do on each side of the gate, because I got a feeling I'm going to have some people who want to drive around. So I'm going to put a chain out there with some spikes on it. And too bad, so sad. Those that need to know it will know it, and those that don't, they'll have flat tires. And I hope they're on my property when they have them, because I catch a vehicle here, it's getting confiscated. Yeah, I mean, I know that sounds bad, but, you know, where I stay in North Carolina, we've got one of the highest crime rates. And we aren't a big county, it's just the way they calculate that is per 1,000 for crime. And I don't remember a murder happening around here till I was in college. A lady got murdered. But thanks for stopping by. Come back again when you will. Share, comment, like, hit that subscribe button. God bless.